All right, let's be honest. Boredom sucks. That feeling when you're switching between five different games, scrolling your phone, watching YouTube, flipping to Netflix, and still somehow end up staring at the ceiling, wondering what you're doing with your life. Yeah, that one. But here's the thing. What if boredom isn't bad? What if it's actually one of the best things that can happen to you? I know that sounds weird in a world where doing nothing feels like a crime, but boredom might be the ultimate cheat code for creativity, peace, and actually figuring out who the hell you are. When's the last time you were truly bored? Like, not I'm waiting for my game to load bored, but the deep, quiet kind of boredom where your brain starts wandering off into random thoughts. We used to live with that all the time. Before the internet, before dopamine on demand, boredom was normal. People sat, thought, built weird stuff. Einstein literally said his best ideas came while doing nothing. Steve Jobs said boredom is where creativity is born. Now, the second we feel that twinge of stillness, we panic scroll like caffeine addicted raccoons looking for a dopamine hit. But that boredom, that uncomfortable pause, is actually your brain saying, hey, chill, I'm cooking something. It's the loading screen before the breakthrough. So let's talk gamer logic for a second. Gamers hate downtime. We skip cutscenes, we fast travel, we mod the grind out of everything. But think about it. The best moments in games, they're not always the fights or the quests. Sometimes it's the in-between, like walking through a quiet forest in Skyrim, or just fishing in Stardew Valley, or those peaceful stretches in Breath of the Wild where nothing happens, and that's exactly why it's so damn good. Modern life is the opposite. Everything's tuned into a non-stop side quest. No main story, just infinite pings, alerts, and upgrades. We've maxed out our attention bars and wonder why we feel empty. Maybe we're not burnt out. Maybe we're just scared of being bored. Here's the science side. Studies show that when you're bored, your brain starts connecting random dots. It's like it switches from task mode to sandbox mode. Your mind starts building weird little bridges between ideas you didn't even know were related. That's why your best ideas come in the shower or when you're zoning out. I swear half of my creative stuff, video ideas, song lyrics, new series concepts, all came from moments where I was just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Like, well, guess I'll just exist for a minute. And boom, 5 minutes later, I'm typing a whole new script idea. It's like your brain needs a bit of boredom to go free roam. Even in gaming, creative modes exist for a reason. Minecraft, Roblox, sandbox games. They let you play without purpose. That's literally productive boredom. You stop chasing objectives and start imagining. That's what boredom gives you in real life too. It lets your imagination respawn. But here's the trap. We've built a world where boredom doesn't exist anymore. If we're not gaming, we're scrolling. If we're not scrolling, we're watching. If we're not watching, we're doom scrolling again just in case we miss something dumb. And every app is fighting for your attention like it's an arena match. But constant stimulation is like keeping your graphics card running 24/7. Eventually, it overheats. That endless flood of noise stops you from hearing your own thoughts. It's why people feel lost even when they're busy. You're always doing something, but you're never thinking. And that's where boredom comes in. Boredom is the buffer zone. It's the place your brain retreats to figure out what actually matters. So how do we bring it back? You don't have to meditate in a cave. Start small. Go for a walk without music. Sit outside with no phone. Play a game with no goal. Just wander. Or literally just stare at a wall for 10 minutes. You'll hate it at first. Your brain will itch. You'll reach for your phone like it's oxygen, but then something weird happens. Your mind starts talking to itself again. That's the magic. That's boredom doing its job. If you're someone who makes things, music, videos, art, content, boredom isn't a block. It's a reset button. It's like hitting save game and stepping away for a while so your brain can render what's next. So yeah, boredom isn't your enemy. It's your quiet teammate. It's the AFK time where your brain grinds XP in the background. Next time you feel that urge to feel every second with noise, don't. Let yourself be bored, because in that silence, in that awkward pause, that's where your best ideas spawn. That's where creativity, peace, and real curiosity live. And maybe that's where you live too.